Hey guys, what's going on? Ranger Reviewer 07 here, and today I went to my local Walmart and was fortunate enough to find another Metallic Force Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, so we're going to do a little review on that today. Alright, like I said before, I was able to find this at my local Walmart. Didn't really think much of going to the toy section because my Walmart usually stinks and they usually don't have anything good. But in this case, I found Metallic Force figures and looked behind a couple and found this bad boy. So here we go. You can see it says Metallic. Trying to focus on, there we are. Metallic includes one Megaforce card. Bandai 4 and up. It's in the Power Rangers Megaforce line. Down below we get a nice Mighty Morphin Power Rangers original logo. Metallic Force Mighty Morphin Red Ranger. Red Ranger right there, as well as the 20th anniversary logo. Warning and in other languages, we got French and Spanish is on the bottom, as well as a UPC code on the bottom as well. On the side is a little ad for the card scanner app, as well as the ACG. Looking at the back, you can also see a number of figures are available. This one shows the regular Rangers, not the Metallic Force ones, as well as Robo Knight, Loogie, and Vrak. You can see that it also says that the weapons also combine, which is a nice little feature. And just a band entertainment made in China. Also included with the figure are a couple of extras and accessories. First is the scanner app pamphlet. Pretty much tells you to download the app so you can scan your card that comes with the figure. The card itself. This one is promo number 137. And the accessories that come with the Red Ranger. It's a tiny blade blaster with the little peg so you can put it on the side, as well as a power sword, which is all black. There are no color details, but it has details engraved. Alright, taking a look at the figure itself, we're going to bring this back in just a tiny bit. Focus in right there. And you can see that the light does shine quite a good amount when hitting the metallic paint of the figure. And let's go look at some articulation points. There's no joints in the ankles. There, you cannot turn the boot at all, but there is knee joints right there, which is kind of loose, but in a good loose kind of way. In the hips, you can rotate the leg out like so. In the waist, there's really nothing you can do. You cannot really rotate it. Going into the shoulders, move the arm out like so. You can bring the arm back and to the front just a tiny bit. Feels very, very tight in there, so I would not advise you to bring it out all the way. In the elbow region, you can get some movement if I can. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There we are. That's as far as you're gonna go. Bring it down. That's as far as you're gonna go. For the head, really, you can move it left to right. I would not advise you to bring it a full 360 because it might break. Now let's go look at some key features. So, as I said before, there's metallic paint on this, the whole thing pretty much, except the red triangles on the boot, and the cuffs. The red paint on the Power Morpher is not metallic, but everything else is metallic. The white diamonds, everything white pretty much is not metallic at all. And that goes all the way to the back as well. I kind of like the back fully painted. Very nice. You can see a little hole in there, and that we'll touch upon that a little bit later. Got some numbers on the butt. Some CE right there. On the bottom we have some holes on there with right and left. And finally, there's a hole on the side of the Ranger so you can put your blade blaster. So putting the accessories or the weapons that come with the Red Ranger is quite easy enough. You just lift the arm right here, and I don't really like to take the blade blaster and put it in the hands. I don't know, it's just one of those things I do. And you take the little peg on the side right there, you can see, and just stick it into the hole. and it's actually quite difficult for some reason, but it hangs on there very nicely. And just bring the arm down right there, and you just take the power sword, and you can see mine's a little bit bent, but probably in time it's going to get a little bit better. Lift up the arm right there, try to get it proper, there we go, and just pretty much slide the sword into the hand, or you can pretty much just jam it in there. Either way works, and you can just display it like so. So I decided to bring out some of the Red Rangers you guys might know, at least the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers ones, and I brought out the original Automorphin, which is the Rocky version on the left, and we have the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2010 revamp on the right. So you can see it with the original Automorphs, it is about an inch or an inch and a half bigger than the 2013. There's pretty much no details in the muscles on the Automorph. But the 2013 does show that it has some muscles there. So this one was actually rather plain. The gimmick really was just for the automorphin feature, whereas this one is a pretty plain action figure. There's really no gimmick at all. So I brought out the 2010 because the 2013 is based on that model. They pretty much took that mold and decided to just spray paint this lovely figure in metallic red paint. The reason for the holes in the back actually goes back to the 2010 action figure, as well as the legs on the holes on the bottom. As you can see, that it comes with a glider and some claws. You can just barely see the claws there, and the glider would actually attach to the back of the Ranger, and the claws or the glider would attach to the bottom of the feet of the Red Ranger. So I'll show you guys that really quick. Right there, you can see that, and a nicer picture would be up here, where it utilizes both of those things. Another thing I wanted to compare is this Lightspeed Rescue Red Ranger that was only available at the Disney store back when Jungle Fury was out, and I actually got this for about $3, believe it or not. These things were on clearance, and not many people knew about them, and I don't see them often on the boards, but they're pretty cool figures. This one is actually metallic as well. So this is the metallic of 2013, and you can see that there's a bit of a difference in what they did for it. The red on this one is a bit lighter, more pure red, and this one is more of a maroon. But you can see in the chest area that it does have this glossy, real metallic look to it. It reflects pretty much anything. See right there, but the rest of the body is actually metallic red or maroon, and the accessories are somewhat metallic as well. Alright, so we're at the point of the video where I give my final thoughts of the particular figure, and in this case I think this is a great figure. There's really nothing to complain about. I actually enjoy the 2010 mold of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that's because I like the muscle features. It just fits very nicely, but at the time I think those action figures were about $6 for the 2010 versions. Nowadays, this is the only negative thing that I have against it, is that these things are costing $7.50 or $8.50, probably $10, I think, at Toys R Us, and it's kind of ridiculous how much these things have gone up by now. It's a 4-inch figure. There's really nothing else much to say about it, you know. But the availability of this is quite easy in my experience. Pretty much, I was 2 out of 3. I went to one Walmart up north in North Jersey, and I saw the metallic figures, and they didn't have the Red Ranger. I was lucky enough to get my first one fresh out of the box. Walmart had not put them out yet, and I asked an employee to open it for me so I can purchase the figure. And today was actually rather lucky. Again, I found the metallic figures in the same Walmart on the pegs, and decided to look to see if there was one of these guys, and lo and behold, there he is in the flesh, and this one is the second one. One per box. It's the C case, I believe. Target, Walmart, and Toys R Us will be getting these. I've heard everywhere else you can find it. So just check your local stores, get there early. If you're at Toys R Us, I don't know if they can check for you with a UPC code, but you can call them definitely for sure. and see if they have the Metallic Force Mighty Morphin Red Ranger. Just ask, and they'll be happy to help you, depending on Toys R Us, if they're really helpful or not. But that's pretty much it. I actually give this a 4 out of 5. I really can't complain on this. It's a nice little figure to have in your display case, especially for me that grew up with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and has a 20th anniversary display case as well. So that's it. It's been me, Ranger Reviewer 07 here, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, Zordon.
Looking for a great place to pre-order the Power Rangers, Green Ranger, and Red Ranger Figuarts? Check out BigBadToyStore.com to pre-order yours today, as well as seeing some other figures they have available. Link is in the description down below.